Hello everyone, Hero of Marathon here with part 48 of the historical Rome campaign on the Rome 2 Total War, and we're going to continue where we totally not left off. We're basically back in the campaign map. The reason for that is we sort of won the campaign, the Macedonian faction was sort of defeated, and actually what's pretty nice in this campaign, the Macedonians actually have conquered parts of the Asian dynasty, or the Asian part. Was actually also in that campaign they were also sort of had taken over these and Rhodos and all that, sort of were their allies and all that. So at the moment we now control this. So this is my campaign, how it has been. We got some interesting factions to fight. We have fought some interesting factions. We got some puppet states. Over here, the previous Carthaginian allies. We also got a liberated faction of EO. This also Histrocial, the Rome didn't had it beforehand. I'm not totally sure, but anyway, in the Imperator and Gothic campaign, they don't control these lands, so I suppose this is a bit how that is it all. We also got a bit of these factions over here that are sort of also on liberations. Then I had to fight like because of some of the Gallic, some of the Gauls actually tried to fight me. The same as with the Aedui. I also conquered the Avaci, the Brusci, and the Sorgoshi. We also got a client state with the Getae because they were sort of declared war on me, and I was able to make peace and get them as a client state as well. And we also were involved with the Antiochidai dynasty, and we also have made an alliance with the Egyptians, although I thought I did. We have an non-aggression pact though. Well, alright, that's a bit what is it, and we also have an income of 40,000 because we really have a very well developed society at the moment. That's overall pretty good. So next, we're just actually marching towards the next city of Athena right now. So yeah, thank you for joining me here. We are sort of starting the Asian wars against the Kingdom of Macedon and also the Seleucid Empire, although the Mithridatic, it seems to be not really something that we're going to be able to fight, but we'll be able to fight the Archebosporus, what is sort of the representation of the Pontic faction, who's actually been destroyed in this campaign. So yeah, this is a bit how we're going to do this. We're going to try and take out the Antiochidai, the Epochus, the Hellenic League, and Knossos in the upcoming, and also the Seleucidae, and trying to control parts of Syria, and possibly also, possibly that is where it ends, and then we're going to do the Gallic Wars. That's a bit of what I'm after and what we're going to do. So that is a bit, that's a bit how we're going to do this. We're going to take out the Antiochidai, the Seleucidae, and in the Knossos. That's a bit of where this campaign is going to be going. And that will possibly also be the last that we're going to be seeing for this campaign, actually for the historical Rome. And after that we're going to do the Gallic Wars campaign, and after that the Imperator Augustus to finish off the campaign. And maybe afterwards you might even do Empire Divided to finish it all off, if there is actually a mod for that, for Divided Impera, but it depends. I don't really know, and I have not even bought that campaign yet. So right now, that is still optimal for debate, but that's in the long future. So thank you for joining me here, and alright. Just sending him out. I want him actually to be going over here to like get some replenishment, because this province actually replenishes normally. And now saying that, it isn't. Well, we got already 2 armies sort of ready to go. And this is actually the political screen before we do anything else. We got the Nobilius as our factions. We got the Valerians and all that kind of stuff. We got the Equites, we got Patricii, and we also got the Plebeians. And this political screen about their loyalties was actually overall pretty good. I got it reasonable under control. I've not yet been having any political situations or situation in that part, so we're doing quite good. And I'm not really going to do the Empire title. There's not really, you can of course choose for the Kingdom title or the Reformed Republic title. It really depends what you want. If you want to go big tyranny on the Roman Empire again, going for kingdom or something. It depends really on what you choose for that, of course. But yeah, these are developed cities. We're not really that developed yet because I'm now sort of increasing the higher tier of the farms to get the sort of the food situation under control. So we're going to build this anyway here to make sure that we do that. So let's take a look at all the provinces that we got that I've gotten built up. I'm just wanting to wait here because I want the aqueduct, so you can actually get that specialty building for the circus, of course, as you can also see. And you actually need the warhorse for the Circus Maximus I'm now seeing. Okay, that's interesting, I didn't know that. Okay, that's a new one. Okay, cool to know. Also was breeder. Alrighty, okay. So yeah, this is a bit how the overall thing is now right now with these factions over here. So let's actually build this one up as well to get that extra food. Like, this guy actually is my puppet state. Yeah, they unfortunately conquered Cardia before I did. I was just not in time to get it. Normally Rome would have conquered it, but yeah, they are my satrap, so they sort of is my province, so yeah. So that's a bit how it is. We got also Tarragondo, but it's actually just one of my settlements, just normally for me. Nothing to be special there. Just overall my province. And then we got this province of Narbonensis. I think I liberated this faction like 2 times, like Massalia, but it got conquered by the Gallic tribes time and time again. Because at some point I decided, okay, let's just go and take it and be done with it. And yeah, because that was really annoying to have that all the time, like, be conquered over. So yeah, that's one of the things that I did as well. We also conquered Sparta a few turns ago, but of course you've all seen that, of course, in the Macedonian War campaign. So let's also go and build this up. I suppose we can start going for some food buildings. I think going for here for some extra... well, we could do this, like start preparing for the Circus Maximus, but I don't think we will have that in time for the end of the campaign, though. We could also go for the supply pit, of course. But yeah, it also helps in banditry. And let's go for that. Let's also go for the fountains, and let's go for the China of Utah, and also upgrade that settlement itself. I don't really need to upgrade it, just for overall extra points. And of course we also got these guys, of course, the nice Roman type of auxiliaries. I really like that. I really found this one of the best things it does, like really having these auxiliary units. You can sort of prioritize your armies a bit, but it's pretty nice in my opinion. And of course we still have that rule that we cannot recruit the Roman legionary types in other provinces, so we can't recruit these here. We can only recruit like the auxiliary types, so we might do that if we need to start recruiting more armies. And I also got a mod that actually allows me to let I'm not sure if I have any of the characters that have that high level. I know one of my dignitaries do most of them, my governors. What is it? You? No, level 4. I think you might be actually. Ah, level 8. Okay. Yeah, I also got a mod that actually allows me to get level 20 type characters to get an extra level up. Goddamn, I'm pretty sure I have. Really? No? Okay, well, that doesn't seem I do. Well, anyway, I think I do with someone. I'm pretty sure, like. Was it the one level 20 already? Could bet it be. Well. Alright, let's roll with it. I don't mind. He might. Nope, level 9 as well. Okay, well. Going to check it if we can even level up after level 10. So yeah, he's now just sort of controlling this province, but we might even move him out as well, because he got sort of a little bit of a harsh here. As you can also see, he got some auxiliary Numidian cavalry. Very cool. Also got some Corsican, and of course the very nice Crover infantry would have an insane range. Almost, not as, yeah, pretty, like 200 less from a ballista is not bad. So right now we're just pushing against Athena, and now we're going to get into the land of Asia. I'm also actually sending a spy up here to like scout out the territories what they've gotten. It's a bit just prove of scouts. I really don't hope that the Ptolemies take these provinces, but I'm not going to try to go to clear war on them. But we might do that like in the later game with Octavian tried to conquer in ancient Egypt. But he also did, of course. Dethroning Cleopatra. Yeah. So that is a bit of the summary of this campaign that we've gotten. So I hope you enjoyed that. So yeah, that is a bit what happens. We've also got a character above to take care of. Bribed him, thermal. Oof. Bribed him. Have the leaders go threat at him. Let's have them. Let's go and kill them. Let's kill them. Show the power of Rome. We're not going to get. Yeah, that. Yeah, as you can see, we're now sort of out of the money, so we food, so we might not be able to sort of get any more food for a long time. What I'm also going to do, I'm not going to take Odessos. I'm just going to liberate it to make another faction. So they sort of become my ally or client state. Most of the times you can make them your client state if you offer them trade. So that's a bit how I'm going to do that. Because historically, I suppose it's one not conquered. I'm not sure about that. I'm not really sure how the summary goes when Thrace was conquered. But just because of the sake that the Octavian's campaign doesn't have them, the Thracians yet conquered, we're just going to roll with that. So yeah, that's a bit what I'm after. That's a bit what is going to be happening in that regard. And I'm also going to skip the end turns actually, so see you when the end turn has happened. There we are, blah blah, fluttering surprise, and we got the food situation sorted. Nice. Right, let's go and take Fenai. Wipe out my difficulty. We can just auto-resolve it. We actually have a navy over here. I'm also going to set join in. Right, that helps out as well. Let you get also in on the fun, I suppose. We've got this guy who's just going to go for this bastard. Possibly should have done that. Whoops. Let's just take it, the Imperator. I'm actually saving up one of my characters so he can actually take over this army when the time comes. So yeah. Raise it, I suppose. Raise. But is the... That's an absolutely terrible province. Not nice how it is built up. I don't like that. I suppose we can liberate it, but that doesn't help me out at all. Just go and occupy it. And just convert it over, I suppose. We can actually keep the food. That's not too bad. I'm also going to keep that, but I'm going to destroy the religion building. We go with that and reduce the upkeep cost, although that's pretty good already with us. Yeah, next time we are able to attack it. So let's actually put the navy over here so we can actually now cross. In theory, you shouldn't be able to cross right now, so that's good. Yeah, that is sort of going well. He's still got 2 turns of supplies left. Yeah, we are replenishing pretty nicely. You're as well replenishing, so let's keep them there. We've got also naval over here that we're also going to send to Nicomedia to help out. He's had a pretty good navy. No, it's not replenishing yet. But let's go and build that up. We can build, I suppose, in Pella. Let's build the horse races. I don't mind that. It's not so bad. We can build that up as well, and let's convert it to an Roman. What is it? Should we go for garrison? Because it does decrease banditry. I'm not sure how good the banditry or bad banditry is in this province actually. pretty bad, so let's do that. And also let's go and upgrade the one. And we can also sort of compare this, I suppose. Doesn't really matter, but still. Got the money to do it. I'm not really in like converting these yet. It's not really a big of a point. We can sort of upgrade this, but that also would not help me out. We got more than enough banditry here, like although there's actually more for the sanitation. I think sanitation is good. Total is 2, and we got 2 more. Yeah, dinosaurs we can do it, when we've also got a public order for it. And like these are actually governor types. I got a few of them actually. I got one in Italy, Latium I suppose, and this Italy. A few guys, just mostly their skills are like improving in those types of situations. And I think I also got one in Africa. I'm not totally sure. Let's lead to Iberia. That's just for a place, just holding the line here. No, I don't think I got one in there. But there's also like just a little show of like what kind of things you can actually get. You can see that we got very different type of auxiliaries, even auxiliary cavalry. These ones are actually really good. I think they possibly might be one of them better than the legionary that I've gotten. These ones actually came from me from Gaul, these two, because I was fighting a war with this army as well in the north, so that also went that way. And we also got some Balearic slingers in our army, so there's actually pretty mobile local Iberian army, so that's also some integration, I suppose. We also got a Gallic or the Alpine. These ones actually came from the Alpine region here. I stationed there here, but when we got a war with the Aedui, or now our client state, and also the Pictonians, we had to send them sort of down, and yeah, make sure that we didn't have that problem anymore. So yeah, that's a bit how that also went, and that's also how they were sort of creative. We can also like get these, but they're more like the truck swordsman, I suppose. But yeah, that's no real big deal about that. But that's fine. Let's just keep him here. I'm going to actually send him back anyway to Massilia. Right. I think that should bring an end to it. We are sort of converting this. We have this one blocked off, so you can't really march out. Next time we also will try and take Odysseus with 2 armies within outer resolve. Right, let's go and end the turn, and I see you then. Well, hello everyone. We've got a fight against Titini, and I don't think they stand a chance. No, they are absolutely dead. Well, I see you on the battle map. Well, here we are. Let's go and deploy. The main line will be possibly these. I don't think they stand a chance because our missile. We have just a missile superiority. I'm not sure how good their missiles are though. So we might have a surprise there if it comes to it. But at the moment, I'm not too worried. Well, we'll see. I'm curious if they can sort of stand up against the Roman Legion. I'm pretty sure not, but well, I suppose they can have a go at it. Come on, how on earth are they able to do even anything? And they even have to attack us. Yeah, Thracian levies. Although I must admit, the melee attack for a Thracian levy, if you compare it to a legionary, that's pretty not big, like at all. Well, the mod has changed over the years. Oh, look at that! We got an amenity. Got an also skirmisher cav on this flank, so let's bring one over there. And we got good missile cavalry over here as well, so I suppose we can bring up one at least. Or got our first pounding of missiles by the artillery pieces, who are doing sort of reasonable, I suppose. Yeah, run, you bastards. Pull back. I don't want you to go after them because you will not win that fight. Let's go. Don't go into skirmish mode. I think you could actually win it because they're sort of far better. So. As you can see, missiles are a bit too. Yeah, I still have the mod on that. If you might have seen the Dividend Impera mod for like the aliens, what I might will do is sort of set a mod up that actually allows me to do the battles quicker because they're sort of a bit OP missiles in this version of it. Going a little bit reforming of the line because I'm not totally trusting what is happening here.
Missiles awaiting targets. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, let's actually use our let's do this. Oh wait, don't fire upon them because that is just a bit stupid. Alright.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ooh. Not as a good shot as I would like, but well, as long as we do it good. Yeah, these guys should not be really able to take all these attacks, but they have a good charge, so they might do really good. But they did have a war charge. Already routing. But I've got some men to fire. Like, that is possibly one of the things that this mod does actually really good. They have at least a normal arc of fire. They actually throw like in a normal form, what makes it sort of weird. Oh my god, I actually losing. Oh, that's not good. Ugh. Just keep firing. Keep firing. Seems to be there our line is holding, although the missiles are taking their toll, unfortunately. So I'm just trying to possibly go with our missile cav. Let's also choose the Onager. Unfortunately, they actually lost because they got the charge against them. And I'm going to charge them to possibly punch through them. What might actually be doable? Come on, push through. I know you can. Although, whoa, that's even bad. Let's charge. George, legionaries. Yeah, as you can see, missiles are a bit too heavily damaged, but I don't really like. So I might actually just go back. Not go back, but for the next episode I will not use that mod because I'm a bit apprehensive because, yeah, as you can see, the missile damage mostly did the damage here. There's a bit of I suppose what you can choose for, because the battles do go quicker with this then, so I suppose I'm still not too happy about that, but well, sometimes you can be choosy. Let's just use our fire abilities, I suppose. And I'm just following them to the red line. Okay. Actually, I suppose that's where we stood. I got some kills, so I suppose that's good. Yeah, it's not really one's point anyway. Where's there? Yeah, they just route. Okay, great. Routed as well. That's sort of held the end of it. We got a few reinforcements who I don't think will be big of a deal. If that general dies, it should be in the good. Oh, you fucking idiots! Yeah, let's go and fire against a unit that has better armor. I thought I had you charge, you dumbasses. Although, when they got the charge against them, I'm not sure if they will win though. They're sort of getting a kill rate because they got the charge. So that should help me out. Just let's go and loot with the fire bombers. Like, you can even see like, oh, like these crossbow bolts like absolutely slaughter like unarmed units. Like no chance, no chance. You can absolutely murder them. And that was it. Let's just end it. I'm not going to do that longer. Yeah, I know, not too good of a battle, but well, yeah. An heroic victory nonetheless. Well, I'll see you on the campaign map to see the battle result. Sorry, I forgot to show you off. I just killed them. Nothing more happened, so yeah, that was it. Well, see you when the turning has done. Well, we got a new political election, it also actually happened, so... hiya bodyguards. Let's see. Threaten him. Trouble in Aventine. New Ganglia isn't afraid to bloody his hands. He already attempted to expand his grain empire beyond Rome. Brighton, threaten him. Clear the rocks. Deal with these wild creatures like these ghouls. Directing act and burning down the hovels around the docks will smoke out these rats out once and for all. I think I'm going to threaten them. I'm going to threaten them. I'm going to clear them out. Clear out the docks. I'm going to threaten them. Let's go and threaten them and see what happens. Alright, let's just go into more with our spy. See what is up here. Oh, they still got Cappadocia. Cappadocian usurpers. Alright. Well, let's actually also now push out, I suppose. We might even have still that little army that we have to deal with. And we make it 98 battles. Pretty impressive that they've still got something out of it. Cool.
Ready for battle. Forgive me, but I cannot.
Let's just destroy it.
Will escape.
I think, yeah.
Seeing the
Is that,
settlement.
ooh, that's absolutely not good results. Oh, they can actually. Oh well, let's just bring over the ships.
And honor.
Yeah, that should actually do it. Okay, great. Let's go and destroy them. Take Odysseus over. Yep. And step. And that should bring destruction to them. I think... Whoa, that's actually a really good, well-developed settlement. Well, let's go and sack it. Yay, that's nice loot. Let's just sack it and then liberate it. Oh, really? Slaughtered. I must admit, he still really has some good damage done to his entire army. Well, that's really not the best. The Odrysian usurpers. Well, suppose hello Odrysian usurpers. I'm gonna trade and you're going to make my clients. Well, that's a pity. Just do this and hopefully make sure that I really hope that they are not going to be an annoyance. They might. I might actually be able to buy them into a client stage. No, okay, well, let's just make sure that is all the end. Alright, let's just blockade the city. Actually, you can actually get some supplies. I'm going to send this fleet to try and blockade Nicomedia. Yeah, if they attack me, I'm fine with it because that will help me out. I have the advantage, so. And he's almost replenished, so possibly one more turn that should do it. His army is also replenished. And I'm going to use some upgrades. Yeah, this one actually has a level 14 mechanic, the champion, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there it was. Seems to be different with some of the characters. Some of them actually go down a level. Like this guy actually had an upgrade and he became level 8, so possibly his next level he will be level 7 or something, I suppose. I'm not sure how that works with that mod, but anyway, you're able to get higher levels with your commanders, but it's actually pretty good. I don't mind that, especially what they did with Warhammer. I don't mind it at all. So yeah, these ones are replenishing. Yeah, doing good. Right. Over here we've still got these men in Sparta. We still got no Socius here. New Socius, what the hell did I speak out there? Spartan Tarochidai hoplites. Interesting. Athenian Tarok hoplites. Cretan archers, auxilium. Yeah. Great Tig Toxii. Yeah, I've still got this army, this navy over there. It's more like to defend. This actually an auxiliary legion that helps me out and defend the province of Africa against these like the northern tribes. So yeah, that's a bit of their job. But I'm going towards Euripia to defend that from there. So that we have a landing post from like to Aclean and go after Grama. Might they attack me? So. And I'm going away with this navy to help out to take Histrocial, possibly in the next episode. But might be a really big battle, so that's not too bad. But first we have to go and bring him over, and that's going to be like 3 turns or something. Well, I suppose we can really change that. So let's go. I suppose. I hope he doesn't really get like that a really big debuff though. Well, actually with that I'm going to end this part. I know it has not been a really long part, but next part I possibly do a longer one. So thank you all for watching. It was the long awaited continuation of the historical Rome campaign. So thank you for everyone that has helped me doing this campaign. I really enjoy it, and I'm not planning of ending it soon until we actually have completed the Imperator Augustus campaign. So thank you for joining me here. Thank you for watching. If you think I deserve a like, please leave a like. I would is always appreciate it. So thank you for watching, and and if you think you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe, and I see you in the next one. This was the beginning of the conquest of Asia for Rome, or the Pontic or the Seleucian Wars. Thank you for joining. Possibly that's how it's going to be, or Macedonian Wars. So, thank you again.